Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. And those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. Okay, my name is ASTRAEA Love, and I'm the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle. I have a reading for you guys today. So please make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It's in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. This contract includes copyright, gatekeeping, and shadow banning. None of that is allowed here. All right, we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, and we're asking that they come be with us today for this reading and for every other. I'm so disappointed in the divine right now. It's like really hard for me to function. Yeah, I'm going to give everything a chance to make it up to me. So please like this video. It would greatly help if you like this video, if that you are subscribed and you tap that notification bell. Share this content with anybody that you feel that it would resonate with. We're just going to dive right in and get into getting down to the nitty gritty of the situation, getting to its core, just to find out what's in the energy, what's going on, and what is happening. So I hope you guys are having a good day. If you can donate, please donate when you can. If you can't donate, then that's okay. Also, if you guys have personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat, or not super chat on this channel, $20 PayPal payment or Cash App payment, okay, with your question, and I'll pause the collective reading and use another deck to answer your question. So if you don't have an arm and a leg, if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a reading, I would suggest that you just do it that way. That's going to be the cheapest and the easiest way to get a live reading, basically. Okay, so we've got 2 people watching, 0 people liking the video. All right, we got air sign energy coming out. First card. So this is an air sign. You could be an air sign or they could be an air sign. Water sign energy. That's so funny because I saw the water sign card sitting up and I was like, why do I keep seeing water sign energy as I'm shuffling? Air sign and water sign. Now, I consider Aquarius to actually be an air and a water sign, but like, I'm getting that somebody could be a Pisces or a Cancer or a Sagittarius. So I'm seeing optimism, beauty, grace, faith, trust, hope, cooperation, and obedience. So you have been very obedient when it comes to God. In fact, the next card is the Most High God, Source, Soul, Spirit, the Holy Spirit, divine intervention, and spirituality. You have been very, very, already very accommodating to the Most High. You've pleased the Most High in doing something. Maybe this is what's causing somebody to be against you. I think that there could be a water sign that really, really is optimistic that God is going to do something that God is not going to do. There is somebody, I also saw this one remote viewing. There is somebody trying to remote view you. This person could be a water sign. Okay. Also, I'm getting that God could be remote viewing you, but literally this person that is like, they're trying to remote view you. They're making a wish against you. That's their current energy. I don't know if they're wishing to like a spirit or if this is just like making a wish on a star or whatever, but I don't know if people even welcome in, you guys. I don't even know if people actually wish on stars anymore, if that's actually a thing. So let's see who keeps remote viewing you and won't stay out of your freaking business. A baby mama, baby daddy, ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-lover, ex-friend, and ex. Damn. I hate when that comes up. Why don't they stay out of your business? You obviously work for God and the Holy Spirit. You're not somebody to be victimized. I want all my energy back from this fucking loser. Yeah. Yalda Baoth, Theos, Sakla, Jehovah, Yahweh, Nyarlathotep, Shugos, and Sophia. You have, things that are in these lower dimensions that protect you. You could be wanting to live a country life, a city life, a suburban life, a beach life. You could want to go on the back roads. You could want to live off the grid. You could want to live on a property with a lot of, well, I was going to say in a house with a lot of property. Okay. Somebody wants to know where you're living at, where you're staying at, and where you're planning to move. And it's this freaking weirdo from the past. That's why they're trying to remote view you to figure out where you are. Even if they figured out where you are, they're still not going to be allowed to come towards you. So this person is doing something shady on the black market, hacking, computer crimes, dark web, and deep web. They're doing something illegal. And they think that they're not being seen. They're absolutely being seen. In fact, God can remote view anybody at any time. So, and not only that, God is remote viewing everybody at all times. So this is why people should be on their best behavior, but not this person. They could be putting you up on the dark web or something like that. Pick a card from the Cosmic Oracle. Okay. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. Okay, you could be trying to attract in a partner right now, but you don't have to be. This person wants you to open your heart to them. I would not. I would stay away from this person. There's something going on with this person's sexuality. I don't know if they sleep with multiple people or they're still figuring out themselves sexually. Whatever this is, this person needs to stay out of your energy. They are a narcissist. Okay. Someone who is too full of themselves. They also could be possibly a gold digger. This person wants to take you on some type of vacation. And trust me, they'll be back. They'll come back to communicate with you, most likely during a Mercury retrograde, to ask you out on a date. They're going to ask you to give it time, you and this air sign. This air sign, you could be an air sign, or this air sign may make a confession to you that there was somebody else. You could have divorced this person or broken up with them. I would ignore them. If this is an ex that contacts you, ignore them. Yeah, this person doesn't know where you are. They also don't know where you're going, like in general. Pick a card from the What's the Tea Oracle. That's so funny. This person could be wanting you to abandon something that you're doing. They don't want to see you successful. They definitely were trying to slander you. They could have put you up on the dark web, but now this person doesn't know where you live. They're trying to hack your device to find out if they can get an IP address so they can come put cameras and figure out where you are. This person's obsessed. They're probably never going to let go. They want to make you a dirty offer. Beware of this. This person wants to make you a dirty offer. If this is an ex-friend, beware of them. They literally want to make you an offer that would put you in the grave. So no. No, this person, the things they've done is it's unforgivable. Okay. It's unforgivable. You can't take this person back or anything like that. They were spinning of God, please free me from the throat chakra fucking attack. I don't want to have to go through this anymore. They're trying to silence you. They don't want you talking about this false narrative, false portrayal, false prophet. This person is a false prophet. They have a false mindset. It's over. They need to give up the false pursuit over you. They've made something up in their delusional ass brain to give them the reason for them to be able to do this to you. They have betrayed you in a major freaking way. They've got a heart wall. They're brokenhearted, blocked heart chakra, backstabber. This person has already betrayed you. How dare they? Wishcraft. What did we say about making a wish against you? This person is using witchcraft. It's when you use jinns and other spirits to try to wish bad on other people. This person's been wishing that that entities come and banish you, cause you conflict, cause you poverty. They energy harvest off you. This person is a vampire and a shapeshifter. We rebuke them in the name of Jesus Christ. We rebuke their witchcraft, and we rebuke everything that they have ever done to us. And we ask for divine intervention on this person, that they may be blocked out of our energy for the rest of our existence and for the rest of theirs. And that all of our energy comes back to us and all of our power comes back to us. And that any jinn that was associated with this person, any entity, that they're put up under immediate judgment and are crucified for that. Yeah, we call upon Cthulhu, Thalia, Hastur, Dagon, Hydra, Lasiden, and Leviathan. And we ask that they intercede on this person, including Yaldabaoth, Theos, Sakla, Jehovah, Yahweh, Nyarlathotep, Shoggoth, and Sophia, and the Most High. This person does not like the way that you look. They're very jealous. Yeah, they went to a root worker. They're sending the evil eye. They were doing death spells, necromancy, graveyard magic, moon magic, destiny swap, and they went to a practitioner. This person needs to be stopped. They were never your friend. They're always trolling. This person pretended to be your friend. They were never a friend to you. They were always trolling you. And I think that this person was doing witchcraft on you a lot longer than what you thought. If you thought that this person was attacking you for 3 years, they were attacking you for 20. It's like something real bad like that. Hitman, hit woman, energetic vampire, which just is what we just said in that other card. Vice is the 7 deadly sins. This person sold their soul to Satan to have your destiny, because they think that your destiny will get them out of the deal they made with the devil. Nah. I don't know who the fuck told them that. But they feel like if they can take you out and they can steal your energy, then they can be you. And, you know, then they're like, you're not going to ever do anything about them betraying you. Really? Let's see about that. This person practices, you know, voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, the Order of Set, Satanism, Scientology, Thelema, Luciferianism, something like that. They don't do it openly, but they do practice it, or they're aligned with that. This person thinks that they're better than you. That's why they think they can do whatever they want to you and that nothing will ever come of it. They could literally be thinking that you're an air and water cuss, like an Aquarius, Pisces, or something like that. This person might be an earth sign. Pinpricks, headaches, rashes, stabbing pains, anxiety, fear, voodoo dolls, sympathetic magic. That's what they've been working with. This person was trying to cause a car accident for you, a roadblock, an obstacle, a dark night of the soul. They were trying to use a past life karmic contract to rebond with you again. And they're trying to trauma bond. This person has caused you the most pain that you've ever had in your life. It's all been behind this one person from your past. It's all of it, everything, all the attacks, all of it has been from this one person. Like you maybe had a few people that attacked you here and then when you pissed somebody off, but no, these attacks, this plot on your life was always coming from this person. Friends, associates, colleagues, acquaintances, partnerships, alliances, followers. Education, college, externship, internship, students, professors. This person learned how to do this witchcraft from somebody. They also say that you're really uneducated. That's not even true. This person actually doesn't know very much about you for being an ex or whatever. They don't really know anything. Like, I don't know how you know this person, but it's from your past. Sometimes the biggest hater you'll ever have is like a baby daddy, you know? They're real triggered. These people, these followers, friends, associates, whatever they want to call themselves to you, they're angry. They're triggered. They're salty. They're pressed. They're pissed off. They're vengeful and they're wrathful. They're mad that you've healed and repaired something that they tried to destroy. You've transformed, transmuted the energy. You're generous. You're in your birthright and you're fulfilling your destiny. And this person is super pissed because in their mind, they did witchcraft on your destiny to steal it. A destiny swap. It's a big no. I'm going to be calling in fact, we're going to read Psalm 139 right now against this person. So this isn't, you use Psalm 139 against all destiny swap, okay? It says, you have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all of my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in and behind in behind, and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book, before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, I am still with you. If only you, God, would slay the wicked. Away from me, you who are bloodthirsty. They speak of you with evil intent. Your adversaries misuse your name. Do I not hate those who hate you, Lord, and abhor those who are in rebellion against you? I have nothing but hatred for them. I count them my enemies. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So you see why that psalm is about against destiny swap. If God knew you when you were knit together in your mother's womb, if God knows every word that's going to come out of your mouth before you say it, how could anybody ever steal destiny from you or fate? Either one. Because destiny, you have a little bit more control over. Fate is no control, right? So like literally, yeah, they do not know you guys. This person's super vengeful and wrathful. They want you to take yourself out. It's like this person can't make up their mind. They're just an energetic vampire. They're a parasite. This person was never your friend. They may act like they're your friend, but no, they're not. You knew that. The wrath of God. This person is about to experience the vengeance of God. They're about to lose their gifts. They started a war with you and God. This person was trying to steal a personal legacy from you, and they were trying to take a spiritual inheritance. And it's a fuck no. I know exactly who these people are. I know exactly who they are. And I know who their higher self is as well. And I ask that they be blocked from my life forever. And that the eyes that remote view of me are blinded. This person could be they could be selling substances. They could be lost, asleep, intoxicated, popping pills, getting drunk. They want to escape this wrath of God. And they think that coming towards you is going to get them out of what they did. This person betrayed you in the worst freaking way. They went to a root worker, had death spell sent to you. This person does not deserve forgiveness. They don't deserve mercy. And literally, the Archetypes Oracle deck. Like I said, I know these people's higher selves. I know who they were before they came into corporeal form. And I block them. I know their Akashic records. And that's not even me prying into this shit. I already know this stuff. My soul already knows it. Literally. These beings were rejected from the Most High. The crone. You could be seeing a lot of crows, literally. This person has gone to Hecate and asked for something to be done to you. If this person is a male, because for some of you, it'll be a male energy. For some of you, it'll be a female energy. If this is a male that went to Hecate to have Hecate do something to a female, that male will be severely punished by Hecate. Hecate does not like men. This crone energy, don't play with her like that. No one's ever gonna use Hecate to abuse a child or a woman, point blank, period. And the fact that they think that they're gonna do that is ridiculous. The river. These people need to be sent up the river. I'm not joking. That whole saying, they need to be ushered out of here. Send them to someone else's community, straight up. No, sis, you know, just how I was like, I already know who these people are, who their higher self is. I know their slimy snake ass because I remember them from being Loki for fucking ever. Like, I literally remember these people. They're toxic and vampiric. And they weren't people before they came into this life. They weren't even normal souls. They were literally like skinwalking weirdos. The tear. Yeah, you've cried a lot of tears over this person. They have made you cry a lot throughout time. They are going to have to answer for that. This person was wearing a mask. The whole time you were with them. I mean, how could this just shows me it's a true psychopath. Wearing a mask the entire time. That is psychotic. Who the fuck does that? I would, dude, it's too exhausting to try to please everybody and try to be something I'm not. Fuck that. If people don't like me the way I am, oh well, I don't really care. I used to care. I used to really think, oh, I have to change myself to get people to agree with me or like me, or I have to, dim my light down or like literally I was being fed a bunch of bullshit because I was surrounded by people that just didn't like me, whether it's family or whether it's freaking neighbors and other people. Like down in their core, they say that they love me, but they did not like me. And they didn't like the part of me that sticks up for itself. So they wanted to start medicating that. No, you got to take medicine for that. No, why is somebody not allowed to be upset when there's an upsetting situation? The fuck? These narcissists expect us to just sit here and take all this voodoo and to never cry a tear. Come the fuck on with this shit. Unrealistic. Unrealistic. I would like people that loved every part of me, even the part of me that is like Sekhmet, that's wrathful and angry. And people that are not threatened by that, because like literally it's not directed at people. It's usually directed at somebody that's doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And everybody's suffering because of it. And they want everybody to just shut up and suffer. And I think that's retarded. People that don't speak up for the truth, or they want to make you afraid. And I'm not telling anybody to not take their medication, but I am just saying that, their answer to me being upset with their voodoo and witchcraft and deception and gang stalking was to medicate me and to force me to go to the doctor. And going to the doctor did help. It helped me understand more about myself so that I could process these traumas and emotions that people inflicted upon me that I was a willing participant in, because I thought that I had to bend over backwards to please people to be accepted in life. And then when I realized that people are not shit, that I'm not going to fucking do that, then people can either like me the way that I am, or they can, fuck off. Point blank, period. This person, what did I say about them being a skinwalker, shapeshifter freak? They're wearing somebody else's personality every other day, like straight up. And those are the type of people that will tell you there's something wrong with you, and you'll be searching to the ends of the earth, going within and doing every fucking thing possible to find out what's wrong with you. And you'll find out that the only thing wrong with you is that you were around a narcissist, a total narc that told you that there was something wrong with you. Because they were uncomfortable with your light, because they're a skinwalker, a shapeshifter, of wearing a mask. not because of anything that you did. All you did was be your authentic self. And they had a problem with that because they could never be their authentic self because they're a skin-walking demon. The comic, it's literally funny. It's comical. This person was laughing at you. They thought that this shit was funny, sending you all this voodoo, then watching you stress out, watching you freak out. They thought that this was funny. These people never, ever in their minds ever thought about this actually happening to them. These people might want to be very mindful because the animalistic side of you, when it takes over, it will rip people to pieces. So if they want to see a beast, they can continue with their behavior. I mean, we can't change the way narcissists think and the way that they behave. We can't do shit about that. All we can do is say no to them and love ourselves and know that there's nothing wrong with us. We were just around a narc that wanted us to change who we are for them. How fucking self-centered is that? We should just change the core of our being to be out of alignment so that we could be in alignment with some crazy weird bitch or motherfucker. Literally, absolutely not. The castle. This person wants your house. They don't want you having a home. They want you rejected. I feel like the more that you're your authentic self, the more accepted you will be. And fuck what people think. These people are not shit. Whoever they are, they ain't shit. Thanatos, the angel of death. These people are literally useless. You can't let a good for nothing motherfucker tell you who you need to be. Only you can tell you who you need to be. And you can listen to the universe and what the angels and what God says, and take that to heart. But when it comes to narcissists, you can't fucking take what they say seriously. You might as well laugh at them in their face. Because they're always going to tell you to change yourself, that there's something wrong with you, that you're broken, that something's not right with you because you're not a fucking narcissist like them. No, you're not possessed by the devil. You're not seeking after death. There is a big difference between the two of you. This person wanted you orphaned. If you're an orphan, I apologize that you had to go through that. I know what it's like to be orphaned, literally, in the most literal sense. These people love to beat down on people that haven't had anyone in their life. Like, they love coming for the chosen people who have already been through a bunch of shit. The sustainer, literally, they want to orphan you, but you're the only thing that could sustain them. Like I said, they're going to go through a death. This is going to be an ending to whatever empire they thought they were building on the energy of your on your back, basically, like a slave. This person thinks that they own you. They don't even own their own soul. How could they own yours? This person wants your youthful energy. They want to be the sustainer. They want to be the one with those hands there shaping that mud, shaping that clay. They're not. The only thing that this person could create is like dog shit. The self, literally. Yourself, you are the sustainer. Literally. This person didn't know. I mean, they thought that you were a power source, but they didn't know that this person had no idea that without you, everything would fall to pieces and this person will never have a fucking victory, ever. Without you here, this planet is fucked. Sorry to say. Without the chosen, this planet is fucked. And everyone else on it is fucked. What I say, the creator. Without the chosen ones that are sent here to create a new world, this planet is fucked. And that's the truth. You know what I mean? Literally. These people should have been very mindful. The mother and the vision, like, you're here to give birth to a new world. That vision, that mother energy, you're the creator. The forest. the empty room. It may benefit you to empty some stuff out of your house. I'm getting that for some of you. That'll free up some energy in your house if you empty out what you don't like. Just go through the things that in each room and say, do I actually need this, or am I holding on to this and I don't need it? Because the more that you empty out, the more you can fill with better things that you'll like, that'll make you feel happier in your surroundings, is what I'm hearing. Apocalypsis. So like literally, like I said, if you were to leave this planet or something were to happen to you, there would be an apocalypse. I was not joking when I said that you're very important to the planet. There would be a literal apocalypse. The ocean. So yeah, you're very connected to the ocean. You're very connected to like mermaid, siren energies. The bardo, you're very connected to the, let's look up bardo. So the bardo is a state of existence between death and rebirth. That's where you find all of the like knowledge about death and life and resurrection. It says varying in length according to a person's conduct in life and manner of or age at death. So it's like that in between space. Like you still have consciousness there. You guys also have a very big connection to the ocean. In fact, the ocean will heal you. You were injected with some type of venom. I'm not even kidding. This person that wants to be your mentor, you're the mentor. Who in the hell could this person mentor? Mentor in what? The evil eye? That's all this person knows to do is witchcraft. They want to be a mentor to you. You're actually a shaman. You're the mentor, you're the shaman. That's why this person hates you. The village. They want to turn an entire community against you. The thread, and they're trying to connect through cords of attachment. We're going to read Psalm 129 against this idiot. And 129 is to cut cords. So it says, they have greatly oppressed me from my youth. Let Israel say, they have greatly oppressed me from my youth, but they have not gained the victory over me. Plowmen have plowed my back and made their furrows long, but the Lord is righteous. He has cut me free from the cords of the wicked. May all who hate Zion be turned back in shame. May they be like grass on a roof, which withers before it can grow. A reaper cannot fill his hands with it, nor one who gathers fills his arms. May those who pass by not say to them, the blessing of the Lord be on you. We bless you in the name of the Lord. So yeah, I would be affirming that God has cut me free from the cords of the wicked. You've had to fight the warrior. You've had to fight these people. You made a vow to God that you would defend yourself and that you would defend this threshold, this new experience that you're in. You know, a gape is about being left open. You're open to receiving divine guidance, and that's why you will be guided out of this situation. This other person, they want to steal your crown. They want to be the shaman. They want to be the one that brings, ushers in a new world, and it's just not their purpose. This person's purpose is to leave you alone. They need to leave you alone, back up off you, stop stalking you, stop preying upon you, stop trying to victimize you. Because how would they like it if you turned around and did a bunch of witchcraft and voodoo and hoodoo on them and victimized them? How would they like that shit? They wouldn't. They would not appreciate being put up under witchcraft spells. But you know what? You don't have to do anything to these people. Their own energy is going to return back to them. And these people are going to fall on their own swords. Yeah, premeditated MTK, conspiring to commit MTK. This person says that they were your friend, but they're trying to literally be violent, malicious, aiding and abetting MTKers. I don't think so. It already came out with Hitman, Hitwoman. This person seriously wants to take your life because you're doing better than they are. They want you to self-sacrifice, self-martyr. Just take yourself out. Just delete yourself. Fire sign energy. This person could have gone to a fire sign to have witchcraft on you. Well, that was a bad idea. This person was always cheating you, competing, lying, deceiving, hoodwinking. They got bad intentions. They're an imposter, obviously. These people are in spiritual court right now. They're on trial. It's Judgment Day. Akashic records, spiritual contracts, and spiritual vows, which vow did come out in the archetype deck. This person was a trickster, a mischief, a miscreant, a joker, a clown. They thought they were very cunning. They're very foolish. They were wearing a mask. That also came out with the other deck. They sold their soul to the devil. They're idol worshipers, demon worshipers. They love to cloak their energy. They love to worship at the crossroads. This person wants revenge. They're aggressive, weak-minded, ignorant, stubborn, prideful, hubris, arrogant, bully. They're wanting to know where you live at so that they can come to your house and do some more witchcraft on it. This person is also planning on infiltrating somebody's neighborhood. They might want to be mindful that your neighbors don't play about their safety. Self-unaliving spells, jar spells, poppet spells, coffin nails, graveyard, dirt, goofer, dust, unaliving spells. That's what they've been doing. So what do you think they're going to get back? That exact shit. As long as you love yourself, take care of yourself, you're self-made, self-created, authentic self, and personal foundation for yourself, you're going to be fine. Like literally, this energy is not going to do anything other than make you a little bit sleepy. Then just take a nap. You'll be fine. Call your energy and your power back to you, and then report this person to everything in existence, and ask that God watch them and remote view them for the rest of existence. Like literally, they need to be watched by angels for the rest of their fucking life, because this person's never going to stop. Until their own witchcraft takes them out, they're never going to stop. They were trying to do a love spell, love binding, love curse, love obsession, come back to me spell. What do they want you to do? Take your life or come back to them? Make it make sense. Love, hex, separation, karmic love. This person was a karmic. Okay, what else do they need to know, Spirit? This person was literally trying to turn a neighborhood, a community, a society, an environment, a city, area code, state, an organization, and a group against you. And now this group is pissed. They were also trying to use love magic. Literally. This person is vexed, afraid, scared, intimidated, paranoid, haunted, guilty, lunacy, and they want absolution. They're not being forgiven for this. They wanted your luck, your fortune, your wealth, your luxury, your fate, your destiny, and they wanted the divine timing and prophecy over your life. This person wanted popularity, fame, admiration. They wanted to be an extrovert. They wanted to be sociable, rewarded, and revered. This person is looked at like they're a shame. They're part of some type of coven, secret society, Illuminati, Order of Nine Angels, gatekeepers, archons. They're witches, warlocks, sorcerers, wizards, magical practitioners, shamans. They want to bully you, fight you, argue with you, isolate you, blackmail you, entrap you, frame you, and set you up. And they want to try to cause you to make you feel bad about yourself. Don't feel bad about yourself. Like I said, be your authentic self. These people want to know what country you're going to next, where you're traveling to. They're very, very intrusive. They keep sending a lot of intrusive thoughts, a lot of very dark shit. Pick a card from the Time Oracle deck. This person could be just trying to distract you. July, they tried to do something July to your finances, And if you've seen a decrease in your numbers, in your income, in whatever, it's this person that's doing it, and they're using witchcraft to do it. They did something in July. We ask that what they did in July be reversed back on them. A complete reversal of fortune, a complete reversal of their destiny swap. Sagittarius time. This person could have been a Sagittarius. Maybe they wanted to attack you this past July. They were planning this for a long time. They wanted you to be poor for a very long time. This is most likely because you won't use your gifts to help this person out of the trauma and drama that they're in. This person's going to go to jail. It's inevitable. Or they're going to go back to jail. They were trying to create long-term poverty and lack for you by cursing you and hexing your love life. Like, come the fuck on. This witch is pathetic. Fucking pathetic. And they tried to silence you. Shame on them. Yeah, this person's going to need help in January, and they're going to be casted away in the cold. I've always picked up on this friend coming back in January and asking for money or asking for assistance. This person's going to be very upset when they figure out that you've cut that psalm, like literally. You're going to go none ya buddiness. I don't know what that says. None ya business. Oh, I love that. There we go. Literally, it's so none of their business. It's like crazy. The fact that this person's going to need you in the future is hilarious. Because, like, literally, why did they even do this? They tried to do some type of love spell on you so that you would forgive them. Yeah, this person's got major plans for you. I would literally continue to read Psalm 139 and 129 on them, cutting the cords from the wicked and removing the destiny swap. This person needs to understand that it's not their journey to become you. Like, that's not their purpose. If God wanted two of you, God would have made two of you. Okay. This person's trying to steal something. They want to rob you. They want to cause you theft, debt, poverty, desperation, money hungry, and this person's greedy. They're a part of some type of scandal, conspiracy, scheming, plot planning, and manipulation. They could have been working with an earth sign energy. This person's got repressed, forgotten trauma, missing vital information, and they need to seek guidance elsewhere. It says the force of light is with you. Revealing your truth threatens them all. Let your light shine. Literally. Your truth. Yeah, they will be back. They need to just apologize, but they won't. Pull one card for the current energy on the situation. The one card would be spiritual injustice, negative unjustified karma, karmic debt, hidden secret, spiritual enemies. This person bears false witness against you, tells white lies, false facts, makes shit up, defamation of character. They're a liar. There's multiple timelines, past, other timelines, future timeline. This person wants a timeline jump, and they've been trying to gain access to your Akashic records. No. This person's a part of some type of court case, court issue, legal restraint, arrests, search warrants, bonds. Like I said, this person's going to jail. It's return to sender times 10. It says bond, bounties, documents, evidence. This is return to sender times 10, reversing the black magic. It's a black magic backfire for them. Black magic towers, reversal of fortune and bad karma. This person, and blocking their spell work. This person was trying to cyberbully you, snitch on you, be an op to you, be a hacker to you, be a false person to you, a bot, a drone, a spy. Yeah, hell no. Mm-mm. Okay, we're gonna close this reading out with the Thoth deck. But yeah, I think we basically got down to what this person's on, what time they're on, what they're doing. They're experiencing the wrath of God, a return to sender times fucking 10, and a reversing curse times 10. This person that wants to continue to watch you and put you on the dark web and all that, and plot your unaliving. Like, why would this person do that? What the hell is wrong with them? Why they couldn't just let you love yourself and move on and heal like normal people, you know, like everybody else. See, if nobody's doing this shit to them, this person, if they had this shit done to them, they would go crying to God and asking for divine intervention and all this shit. But the fact that it's not being done to them, it makes it even worse that they're doing that shit to you. For what? You haven't done anything to them to warrant this type of attack. There's just a lot of evil eye. You may want to do an egg cleanse. Okay. It's where you take an egg, you run it through your whole aura, and then you take a glass of like water, or you can just have it be an empty glass, but you crack the egg and you look at the egg and you see what, if it's split, if there's anything weird looking with the egg, you'll know that it's captured that negative energy. So you use a glass that you can throw away, and you throw it away outside of your house in someone else's trash can. You take that egg that was in the glass and you bury it so the earth can transmute the energy. But yeah, that's how basically you do the egg cleanse. And then you do another egg cleanse to make sure that there's no more energy that needs to be gotten rid of. Evil eye on the bottom. Like, I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. Evil eye and the moon. You cut this person off, Queen of Swords, right on time with the Ace of Swords, because this person is in the tower because of the moon. You got an Ace of Swords protection here. This person's very worried. They're very worried about their twin flame relationship. They were trying to interfere with your twin flame, your divine love life. They're worried that they're not going to be able to interfere, that they failed, that everything that they do is now futile. They're not going to be satiated off of your energy ever again because the universe is backing you. You're the virtuous one. So obviously the universe and everything in creation will back you. And this person tried to put you in poverty and lack and scarcity and all that. How evil of them. They literally tried to take your life multiple times with witchcraft. This person needs to be put down permanently. Yeah, they've tried to affect your happiness. You guys are happy people. You're not depressed. This person thinks that this witchcraft shit is a science. It's not. Being a psychic vampire, there's not really a science to that. This Queen of Wands wants your power. That's why they were trying to destiny swap. Death. If your destiny would kill this person, so let them have it. It'll only bring death to them sooner, and that means they'll be able to do less witchcraft. So the sooner this person dies, the faster you recover. This person is connected to the police. They're trying to bring an ending to you with the police, trying to put cops on you or whatever fucking nonsense. I just heard the name Julie and Agatha. I also heard DeMarcus. And I also heard Jamaica. I don't know if that's a name of somebody or if that's the actual place, Jamaica. Yeah, you're the high priestess all day and all night. This person is a false impersonation of you. You're very abundant, high priestess, literally. You're very abundant. These people only attack what they know of. What they don't know of, they can't really attack. That's why keeping everything a secret from people is the best thing, because this person plans to ruin your fun. They're trying to use the police to ruin you, to make a major adjustment to your life to where you'll have to go into imprisonment and they'll go free. That's never going to happen. This person's mother has also assisted them in swiping destinies with you, and this person's mother will be taken the fuck out. That's not even a joke. Foolish to try to make devil. This woman is the devil. The emperor. They tried to stop an emperor. They either tried to stop you from mastering your emotions, or they tried to stop an emperor from coming in and helping you. These people tried to sacrifice you for your destiny. I cannot make it up. Like literally, they tried to use magic to sacrifice you for your destiny. This Knight of Cups energy. All over some other energy. This is like jealousy and envy. Yeah, you're in your era of good fortune, and you're going to magically survive this situation, like miraculously. This person, they're not going to survive it. You're going to be very wealthy. In fact, you already are. Because of the works that you do. This person tried to turn everything that you've done for everybody throughout your existence of being a high priestess upside down and make these people turn against you. How would people that you've saved their fucking lives with your intuition, how would these people turn against you? Make it make sense, stupid bitch. This person needs to burn in hell. Yeah, they wanted to stop you from being an artist, from expressing yourself and helping people process. What is this? The Three of Wands. This person is planning on copying a project or stopping you from creating one. They want to oppress you. They want this new eon to be one of oppression. That's why they tried to do all this witchcraft. I'm getting Cambodian, Filipino, Vietnamese witchcraft. All of this shit they're up under judgment for all of it. You're going to have a major success when it comes to getting rid of this person. Make sure you guys like the video. A major success. Which means peace, getting to live your life in peace and in prosperity and in abundance. This Hierophant is going to put this person in their place because they were causing strife. Now this Hierophant and this Hierophant group is experiencing strife and defeat at the hands of this witch and her mother. Ace of Discs. Yeah, you have a lot of positivity coming. You've got an Ace of Discs is the same thing as Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have a lot of success in the coming days, and it's going to be right in this person's face, and this is what they get. Everyone that they conspired with to take you out and to take something from you, this person is losing. They're losing a relationship. They're losing support. They're losing followers. They're losing people that watch them. They're losing likes, shares, all that. This person's losing support and you're gaining it. This is just, God brings one down and exalts another. It's what God decides to do. God is not exalting this person. God is not allowing them to get away with this witchcraft, and God is not allowing them to use the evil eye to hurt and harm you. You may feel it, but it's just for you to transmute the energy and ask God to do something about this person so that they leave you alone. Nobody should be trying to figure out where you live or remote view you so they can come and unalive you. Okay? And this person, their intent was to MTK you. So let it come back on them tenfold, literally. All right, you guys. Thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, you guys, peace be with you. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you guys are subscribed and that you share the content and all that good stuff, okay? All right, you guys, I love you. I'll see you next time. Peace be with you. Have a good day, you guys.